How can you not have a ball at 60? Fine was the idea I had when I turned off an extraordinary tool. Outside, I was like a newborn heifer, ready to act. The night was advancing while the dance was unfolding intensely. Queen without mysteries, it was a Saturday afternoon, and I decided to walk around Los Angeles with Jack. I noticed how discouraged he was since Sarah left. Every now and then, he would isolate himself in the bathroom, between tears and the consolation of his cell phone, watching beautiful young women in action. I knew this because when I passed by the door, it was always ajar, instigating a curiosity that I could not ignore, and also because of the small noises that reminded me of the cracking of chewing gum. Even so, I left the situation aside. Afternoon snack was over, and after the end of my relationship, I was increasingly looking for a good conversation with someone. My only idea to save money was to go to Jack's Los Angeles, to admire the landscapes, flora, and animals that he had around. I settled on the couch, watching a comedy show on TV, while Jack entertained himself with his smartphone. Despite his age, he handled the device better than many young people. At one point, he revealed his feelings, went to the kitchen, took a supplement capsule that was on top of the refrigerator, poured himself a glass of ice water, swallowed it, and returned with a smile to the table in the living room connected to the kitchen. I thought about it, trying to decipher what he was doing. I waited a few moments so that he wouldn't notice my intention to investigate what was in that bottle. When I finally got to the kitchen, I read on the label that it was a supplement to energize senior citizens and bring them joy. Be strong, as an ox, and keep going, it said. I looked at it, pondering several good things and many others that came to mind. It's hard to find someone you can trust in my field, and I needed a little happiness. About 30 minutes later, Jack stood up with a smile and waved me over. I smiled as he headed to his bedroom to relax and continue his entertainment on his cell phone. The half-open door showed his cheerfulness and the fun sounds coming from there. I got closer to try to listen better, only hearing the muffled sounds of chewing gum. I opened the door gently and came across a tool that impressed me. I promise, the size of the tool made a big difference in the execution of the work, and that was what I continued to observe. Jack's dedication was admirable, and I couldn't resist asking him to do a job for me. He simply nodded, indicating that I could come in and check the size for myself. In a term derived from English, ball and cat, I kept a smile for him, watching his smartphone synchronize with a reality that had long been forbidden to both of us. As time passed, I reflected on how he maintained health and vigor despite his age. It was as if I had acquired a thoroughbred horse to gallop along an endless road, completely forgetting what was going on around me. An exceptional service that I hadn't seen in a long time. The rain was falling on the front door, as if there were no barrier to that torrent. At the end of that day, after a positive action, this story stayed with me, a secret that I will keep for many years. Today, I am 23 years old, and whenever possible, I am there helping him make the most of life. As for the city where all this happened, I will save it for another time. Perhaps I will mention the exact location in the comments, but for now, I will leave you with some clues to discover. A place rich in natural resources and with vast industrial zones, a climate that mixes highland, tropical, and semi-arid climates, vegetation composed of the Atlantic forest and mountain flora. If I were to reveal the population of this city, you would quickly guess. This is where life gains color. I buy cheese bread and offer it to Jack, who always enjoys it with pleasure. I am such a rich narrative that it would make an excellent book about events you can never imagine. And remember, a deflated ball can also score a goal. It may be slower, but with a little encouragement, it advances faster than expected. In this narrative, she preferred to remain anonymous and only left intriguing clues about the place. I may have already figured it out, and I hope you can too. This was yet another fascinating account of the Queen without mysteries. Did you like this story? Leave a comment telling us what you thought, and if you have experienced something similar, share it with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any new content. Here, we always bring life stories, reflections, and real experiences, all with great sincerity. Thank you for watching until the end and for being part of this journey. See you in the next video.